So guys, welcome to Bucharest. Hope you're having a great time around here. We are going to have the blast tonight at your concert. I saw you guys last year at Lollapalooza in Berlin.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And the first question would be like this. What's the dream venue or festival or place where you'd like to play?
Red Rocks in Denver.
Yeah, that's mine as well.
I want to go back and play Coachella.
Maybe Madison Square Garden.
Let's talk about your tour a little bit. How would you describe it in one word?
Exciting.
Bombastic.
Well, it's very glamorous.
Ooh, good word. Can I second his word? I mean, that's definitely the right word.
Idim. So you subscribe. Guys, we are living in the digital era. You've started in 2005. How much the music scene changed and how much the technology helped or didn't?
I think it's definitely grown. I'm definitely one that has been left the furthest behind.
It's expanded the music to more people, but it's also changed the industry and changed the way that people like us get paid and that kind of thing. So it's positive in a lot of ways, and in other ways it still has a bit of catching up to do to make it fair for the artists as well. I guess you can argue that it's good because the more people that hear your music, the more people that come to your shows, but I think there still needs to be a balance, you know.
I've been studying music business at Berkeley online, and we were talking exactly about this thing. I mean, is it technology and the web and the fact that there are a lot of streams nowadays a plus or a minus for artists?
It's a plus, but it hasn't caught up yet in terms of like...
Definitely not a plus on your bank account.
Yeah. You know, like back in the day when people were buying albums, you know, bands were making a lot more money, and obviously we love doing this, but it's also want to be fairly compensated for it, you know. It's
We sound so hard done by.
I don't want to come across like, you know,
They said you are the tech guys of the group. On what social media platforms do you spend the most of your time?
Joseph's actually the king of our social media. I try and do the Twitter, and Dougie does some too, but I don't think we're very good. But yeah, we try and do Twitter. Joseph does Facebook quite a bit, and like a band Instagram, and then we all kind of have our own Instagram. But I think compared to a lot of bands, we're not necessarily as engaged. It's been good, you know, even with like recently we were in Portugal and some fans contacted us on Twitter because the show was sold out and we were able to like get them tickets and let them come to the show. So it's great for that. Like the interaction with the fans is good, but in terms of the way we use it as like a marketing tool, I think we're still like a bit behind the 8 ball.
It's also like, I don't know, you're having this job description, let's call it this way. You're an artist, and you also have to manage this kind of things. It takes a lot of time.
I'm really bad at it as well, you know, like, and I don't know, I look at all these other artists and it's like they can hyper personalize themselves, and I think we're a little bit more private, like we're not that interested in just being this, like answering every question on Instagram. I think I don't mind a little bit of mystery about artists. I just prefer to kind of hear the music. So it's kind of like, oh, you have this opportunity to be very present with your fans, which we like, but ultimately I prefer playing on stage and having that interaction.
Direct interaction.
Yeah.
it's kind of a shame because I remember when I was young, there was a mystique about music in a way. Like you had your favorite bands and like you didn't really know much about them, and it was like an adventure finding out things. And whereas now it's just like everything, you know, everything's there, and it's kind of like lost a bit of the magic, I think.
The last question, one artist that inspired you? Oh, guys.